Okay, we're going to do this one more time. Okay, so remember, we're just doing all three of them today, sine, cosine, and tangent. So there's a little pneumatic to remember what it stands for. It's called SOHCAHTOA, and it stands for sine is opposite over hypotenuse, cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, and tangent is opposite over adjacent. So it's just the first letter of each word, and it's just kind of like PEMDAS, right? Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, to help you with order of operations. This is just a little pneumatic to help with trig. SOHCAHTOA. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start. And I was going to blow this up a little bit, but I'm going to keep it down here just for a second. So here's my angle. Okay.
Because like it says round up and the thing is 2.647, so I rounded up.
Okay, so I'm looking at this angle. Here is my hypotenuse, and one of the missing pieces is my hypotenuse. So that means I'm not going to use tangent because tangent does not involve the hypotenuse, right? So I know it's not going to be tangent. It's either going to be cosine or it's going to be sine, depending on if I have the side adjacent or the side opposite, right? So if I look at here, I have the side opposite because I had to go through the triangle to get to it. So I have the side opposite, so that means I'm going to have sine. Okay, that's how I decide. Does that make sense? So I'm going to blow this up now. So I can write here. So that means I have the sine of 51 is going to equal opposite. So sine equals opposite over hypotenuse. So what's my opposite side? 36 over x. Cross multiply, and I get x sine of equals, and then I divide by sine of 51. And x is approximately going to be equal to 46.3. Questions at home? Are we doing okay? Does that make sense? On how I chose it to be sine? Okay, let's go to the number 2. Go to the number 2. We're going to do the same thing. I'm going to find my angle. My angle is here. I'm going to find my hypotenuse. Hypotenuse. Oh, there's nothing on my hypotenuse side, which means I'm not going to use the hypotenuse this time. There's only one choice if it's not a hypotenuse, right? I'm going to just come down here. No hypotenuse, no hypotenuse. So it's not this one. It's not this one, which means it's going to be tangent. So I'm going to use tangent this time. And tangent equals opposite over adjacent. So that's what I'm going to use for this one. So I need to find my side opposite. Here's my side opposite. And here's the side that makes the angle. So that's adjacent. So tangent of 23, x over 37. Make a fraction, cross multiply, and I get x equals 37 tangent of 23. So that's going to be approximately equal to, got to get out my calculator on this one. Sorry, guys, I didn't get this one done. That's as far as I got. So 37 tangent of 23. Make sure I'm in degrees. Yes, I am. So 15.7. Questions?
No.
Does it make sense how I choose which one to use?
It makes sense, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go to number 3. And I'm going to find my angle. I'm going to find my hypotenuse. So I'm using my hypotenuse, which means either sine or cosine. And then this side is, so which one am I using? Adjacent and hypotenuse is what?
Cosine.
Cosine, good. So cosine equals adjacent over hypotenuse. So I have cosine of 63 equals 28 over x. Cross multiply, and I get x cosine of 63 equals,
28
okay, and then
by cosine 63.
divide by cosine 63,
Cosine.
and x is approximately going to be equal to 28 divided by cosine of 63.
61.7.
61.7. Elizabeth Hernandez.
So, if that would be opposite.
Okay. Yes, no, maybe so. I think it's mostly maybe so. Okay, let's do a few more of these together, and then you guys can do some on your own, okay? So I've got my angle. I've got my hypotenuse. And I've got my opposite. So that's going to be sine of 53 is going to equal 20 over x. Cross multiply, and I get x sine of 53 equals 20. Divide by
53 both sides.
sine of 53. 53. X is approximately going to be equal to 20 sine 53, 16.0. That cannot be correct. Oh, because I didn't divide. 20 divided by sine of
25.0.
25 point. So how did I know, by the way, how did I know that wasn't right? Because this is supposed to be my hypotenuse, and it was not bigger than my side, so I knew that wasn't right, right? So make sure that your hypotenuse always has to be bigger than your side. So this is 25.0. Okay.
Man, these triangles are really not proportional.
No. Okay, so here's my angle. Here's my hypotenuse. And this is my side adjacent, which means I'm going to use cosine of 24 is going to be equal to x over 39. Cross multiply, and I'm going to get x is going to equal 39 cosine of 24. 39 cosine 24. 35.6.
Kind of makes sense. Would be
There's this, Jess. And then number 6 here. Ooh. Ooh, you're welcome, honey. Number 6 here. Here's my angle. Here is my hypotenuse. And I have the side that makes the angle, so that's the side that's adjacent. So that's adjacent and hypotenuse is cosine. Cosine of 56 is going to be equal to x over 28. Cross multiply. And I'm going to get x equals 28 cosine of 56. Oops. 28 cosine 56.
15.7.
Yes. 15.7. Okay, so you guys have got 4 to do. 4 problems right there. Put the answers in the chat. It's out.
I just had it stretched the pain of my soul.
Oh, Lord, have mercy. Here's my angle.
Mateo online?
Yeah. Here's my hypotenuse. Here's my side opposite. He just came on. They're missing you, Mateo. So sine of 46 equals, oh, he just went offline. You scared him away. Equals x over 36.
Dang.
Cross multiply. X equals 36 sine of 46. So that's approximately equal to 25.9. A.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He's like, what problem are we doing?
Yeah, I got 25.
Okay, B. This is my angle. There's no hypotenuse. So this means this is my side opposite. And this is my side adjacent. So we're going to do tangent. Tangent is 75. It's going to equal 26 over x. Cross multiply. And I get x tang of 75 equals 26. Divide by tang of 75. X is approximately equal to what?
7.0.
7.0 is correct. Nice job. Oh, there's Mateo. He's back.
Oh, wait, it's Delta Math,
Not Canvas.
no. Oh, wait, is there on Canvas?
There's the form in Canvas, but the homework's on Delta Math. Here's my angle. No hypotenuse. So my side opposite is here. My side adjacent is here. So that means I'm going to use tangent again. Tangent of 22 equals x over 33. Cross multiply.
Wait, what?
X is going to equal 33 tangent of 22. That's approximately equal to 13.3. Did you do something wrong?
It's because I switched I didn't see the opposite and I just wrote it down.
Did you know the highest score on an IQ test was 228?
Huh?
The highest score on an IQ test was 228.
Really?
So, like, 100 to like 105 is like normal, I think. It's like 100 something is 90 to 109 is normal or average intelligence.
Okay, so there's letter D. 18.3 should be letter D. Okay, there we go. That's how we decide if it's mixed. You just figure out what sides you have and then choose your function from there and then do what we've been doing for the last 3 days. Okay, so you have 15, I believe, problems on Delta Math. And then if you want extra credit, go ahead and fill out the form on in Canvas. If you need help, I'm here for you to ask me for help. You have about 50 minutes to work on your homework. I'm going to get your grades up